Hello and welcome to things I find interesting that happened today in the past, aka Tifitht ITP. This show is all about the events that occurred today in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things I personally find intriguing enough for me to bring to you. The source of this information comes from the smart device application on this day, the icon of which is shown as cutout prevention at the beginning and end of this video. The music in the background is Pacific Sun by Nicolai Heidlas Music, which I found on the YouTube channel No Copyright Music. For links to the app, the song, and the channel I just mentioned, go to the underbar, as well as for other links that I believe are interesting. Anyway, on with the show! Today is Freya's Day, aka Friday, February 19th, 2016. In 2011, the debut exhibition of the Belatrung shipwreck, which contained the largest collection of Tang Dynasty artifacts found in one location, began in Singapore. In 2002, NASA's Mars Odyssey space probe began to map the surface of Mars using its thermo-emission imaging system. In 1986, the Akarapayaputtu massacre occurred, in which the Sri Lankan army massacred 80 Tamil farm workers in the eastern province of Sri Lanka. In 1985, EastEnders, BBC's flagship soap opera, broadcasted for the first time. Also in 1985, William J. Schroeder became the first recipient of an artificial heart to leave hospital. In 1978, Egyptian forces raided Larnaca International Airport in an attempt to intervene in a hijacking. They did this without authorization from the Republic of Cyprus authorities. In response, the Cypriot National Guard and police forces killed 15 Egyptian commandos and destroyed the Egyptian C-130 transport plane in open combat. Now that's what I call an international incident. In 1976, Executive Order 9066, which led to the relocation of Japanese United States citizens to internment camps, was rescinded by President Gerald Ford's Prohibition 4417. In 1963, the publication of Betty Friedan's The Feminine Mystique reawakened the feminist movement in the United States as women's organizations and consciousness-raising groups spread. In 1960, China successfully launched the T-7, the first sounding rocket. In 1959, the United Kingdom granted Cyprus independence, which was then formally proclaimed on August 16, 1960. In 1953, Georgia approved the first literature censorship board in the United States. In 1949, Ezra Pound was awarded the first Bollingen Prize in Poetry by the Bollingen Foundation and Yale University. In 1945, during World War II, during the Battle of Iwo Jima, about 300,000 United States Marines landed on the island of Iwo Jima. In 1942, also during World War II, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Executive Order 9066, allowing the United States military to relocate Japanese United States citizens to internment camps. In 1878, Thomas Edison patented the phonograph. In 1859, Daniel E. Sickles, a New York congressman, was acquitted of murder on grounds of temporary insanity. This was the first time this defense was successfully used in the United States. In 1847, the first group of rescuers reached the Donner Party. In 1846, in Austin, Texas, the newly formed Texas state government was officially installed. The Republic of Texas government officially transferred power to the state of Texas government following the annexation of Texas by the U.S. In 1807, former Vice President of the United States Aaron Burr was arrested for treason in Wakefield, Alabama, and confined to Fort Stoddart. In 1674, England and the Netherlands signed the Treaty of Westminster, ending the Third Anglo-Dutch War. A provision of the agreement transferred the Dutch colony of New Amsterdam to England, and it was renamed New York. In 1649, the Second Battle of Guararapes took place, effectively ending Dutch colonization efforts in Brazil. And in 1600, the Peruvian stratovolcano Heidlas exploded in the most violent eruption in the recorded history of South America. Deaths, Harper Lee, 2016. And that concludes Tifitht ITP for your dose Passivants Daily. I am Ao, and you are you. Toodles!